Mic check. You're now tuned in with Mike J. You know the host that do the most. How I feel when you got a rapper from the West Coast on the intro. So smooth. Now we can play the instrumental. Black top radio. Where you can come and get your fix. We be talking about your baby mamas or some politics. Fresh station out where you can tune and hear the hottest. Ain't no filters, you hear all of it. You ain't really popping yet if you ain't never been a guest. Wait, let me guess, you got on next. Got the airwaves on flex. Boom. Black top, what did you expect? Black top radio. Radio. The black top radio. Radio. The black top. The black top.
What would this episode be if we didn't start off with, of course, our inaugural segment? I learned that word before the.
All right.
Come on, media training.
Okay. What media training? We'll talk about it later. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, shout out to Everest. But ladies and gentlemen, bringing you headlines is the one and only Miss Milan. What's up, baby?
What it is, what it do. It's another week, another Wednesday. We are back in this bitch. So let's get into it. So first off, we're going to start off with a big congratulations to my girls' home team. That's the right. Los Angeles Lakers for their win.
It's only a matter of time.
It was coming.
Proud of y'all.
For their win in the 2020 NBA Finals. And the game ended with a final score of 106-93 over the Miami Heat. So let's clap it up for them. Okay. Let's clap it up. They deserve that. They definitely deserve that. So this ended the team's 10-year drought and adds to the 17th championship for the squad.
We coming for them Celtics.
Yeah. And that has always been my team, so I ain't even going to hold you, sis.
Y'all got like 19?
No, we actually we neck and neck.
Oh,
we neck and neck.
Oh, it's on now.
We neck and neck.
It's on now.
So, all right.
17 off.
Don't get too excited now.
Bill Russell gonna have to come out there himself. Like, look now.
Don't get too excited. We still up in this thing.
I'm weak.
All right. So the last championship won by the Lakers was in 2010. So this is exciting because I think after the year that we've had, they've definitely deserved this win, especially after the loss of Kobe this year. Mm-hmm. So I feel like this was definitely in commemoration of Kobe.
Absolutely.
And it was perfect. It was the perfect year to win. It was the perfect ending to the year. It just made it right. But also, not only was this a win for the Lakers, it was a win for the NBA because they, in fact, proved that the NBA bubble was indeed effective. Not one person has tested positive from being in that bubble since the whole 4 months they were in there.
Shout out to Rover Test.
Okay? This is a lot versus the NFL, who has had several cases of positive tests for COVID during this time. So
they just slinging that shit around.
They just they probably sling a lot of things around.
I'm weak. Come on.
This is not the thing that you wanted to catch this time in this season.
But it's like, the quarterbacks, when they about to throw, they lick their fingers before they touch the ball. You know what I'm saying? So that's already
disgusting.
That's already a risk. You know what I'm saying? And then you throwing that ball. Some people ain't even got gloves out there. Some people, all of each other's faces, tackling, they face, yelling in your face. Now they spit.
That's absolutely disgusting. Like, really? Yeah. They really lick their fingers?
Yeah,
I thought they had gloves on.
It's for grip.
So what they wear gloves for?
Some quarterbacks don't. Because sometimes when it's wet weather, like, you could slip throwing the ball. You know what I'm saying? You could lose the ball. So they want to keep their bare hands on it.
Well, if you can't work in slippery when wet weather, you are not my type. So, therefore, moving right along.
Okay.
Excellent segue.
Moving right along. So, this week, my girl Jeanni Mai has been facing some backlash. And this is after she expresses that she wants to be submissive to her fiance, young Jeezy. We Jeezy Jenkins is what we're gonna call him.
Uncle Jeezy out there.
Jeezy Jenkins is what
Uncle
we're going to
Jeezy
call him
Jenkins?
Jeezy
today.
Jenkins in them. Jeezy Jenkins in them.
So this is what she expressed on the reel. Now, mind you, Jeannie is a little talkative, so this may be a little long, okay? So I'm a very dominant woman. I own my business. I lead my teams. I played my own manager, my own publicist, my own lawyer when I didn't have the money to have those people, she explained. So I make decisions in my life. When I come home, I like the idea that a man leads us. That doesn't mean that in this case, Jay makes all the decisions for us. That means that when he says, how are we spending our money or where are we moving? That just says, yes, that I just say, yes, sir. Yes, your honor. Like it's exactly.
I ain't heard that part.
Like she in
Hold on.
court? Hold up.
Exactly. Exactly. So let's get into it.
I didn't hear that.
Yes, your honor. Like it's not that. It's a, you know what? I think that we should do what was best here. I want us to do this. He takes the decisions. He formulates it with our overall vision, and he leads us. And I like to submit to that.
Okay.
50 Shades of Jeezy.
So basically, she's saying like, okay, when he says, "What are we doing? What is this?"
So
she's
she-
not saying, "Oh, yes, your honor."
Exactly. That's what she's saying.
But she
She's
said
saying,
she's
like-
saying yes, your honor.
No, she said she's not saying.
she doesn't
yes,
mean
Your
it
Honor.
like
Oh,
that.
she said she's not
Yeah,
saying that.
yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
but
I
also
love
let
that.
me add on. So she says, I don't want to lead in our household or in our marriage. She continued, I want him to lead, and I want all the essence of what I bring as a wife to make that decision. But that I love my husband. Hold on, because I'm reading this from Gossip. So you know what I'm saying? This ain't
you
me.
gonna
This
stop.
ain't me. But that I love that. Oh, okay. My husband and that man leads. I like that the structure in the marriage, and I look forward to that because, girls, it's tiring being the boss of me. It's tiring leading all the time in my life. Okay. So after she received that backlash, she went on to say, I think a lot of women need to hear, and not saying it's right for you, but you also need to understand when you give power to somebody, that's also a power move itself. He is not going to have power if I don't give that to him. Mai explained to Entertainment Tonight, I have that power to be able to share with him. To say that I want you to lead, I want you to do what you do well as a man, that I'm trusting you to do that. Take in my thoughts, my wishes, my dreams, and then compute that into a version for us that I can feel safe and secure knowing that you can lead us.
Okay, I get it.
Okay?
Jesus Christ.
So for y'all, how does that make you feel?
I was about to ask y'all, like,
Okay, okay.
because it's some men out there that, you know, well, it kind of goes both ways. When you hear the word submissive, they think
Submissive is
They
the
think
wrong
weak.
term.
you just supposed
I
to.
think
a slave.
submissive is a old term. I think she should have used a better term to correlate with where we are in the times today. But I don't think submissive was the right term for what she was trying to get across.
Mm-hmm.
So, Erica,
To be honest, though, to me, that's what it is. I mean, it's like if you know you're this fiery, energetic boss of a woman on your own, you do have to submit that part of yourself to say, okay, you know, let me put this down a little bit. Let me go and get in my little female bag and be up under boo. You know what I mean? Hey, that is a power in itself. It's a power move because you're playing a game. You're playing a quote unquote role, right? So it's like, okay, I don't want to be too hung up over the word submissive, but I understand what it means, like in that mood where it's like, all right, I'm just gonna submit myself to being, you know, just this different energy right now in the relationship.
I get what she's saying. Ray,
Speak honestly.
Is my mic on?
yes.
you
Oh,
good.
okay. I agree with her. Like, I think I'm a dominant woman. Well, I'm pretty sure. I am. But I like for a man to be somebody I can submit to, but not to. When I hear submit, I really be thinking like, yes,
Yeah. That's what it sounds
Like,
like.
no, not all that, but
That's
I get
exactly
she
what it
was
sounds
saying.
like. I
But
get
that
it.
is a very
Fine line.
term, that term.
It's a fine line.
That word.
So,
Like,
so
it's
at what
very
point?
intense.
At what point do you submit though?
When a man gives me something to submit to, when a man leads, and it happens naturally.
So that's like, is it like when the point of love hits, or you don't even have to be in love for it to be?
I don't got an answer. When that's my man,
Okay. All right.
and he doing what a man supposed to do.
But like Cat Williams said, this is a love seat. You can't even sit in this seat unless you in love.
I will
Right.
quote,
And some people waiting for marriage to submit. So I mean,
but I will quote what Jill Scott said. She was like, you know, if you're my man and you're a man, you can tell me what to do. Like you know, there's a way that a true man knows how to get his woman to feel safe enough to submit or let those walls down. I would say
real.
that's the version of submit. You let the walls down. Like, all right, I ain't got to be the boss bitch right now. What you need, a drink? You want me to pour some Henny? Got you. You know what I'm saying? Now, no motherfucker, get up and get your own damn Henny. Whoa.
Felt you. I felt you. I felt you. I mean, I definitely get what she said when she broke it down. When she originally said it, it sounded like bullshit to me. And I was like, yeah, I'm not feeling where you're going with this. But when she broke it down, it made sense. I get the point that she was trying to make. Like, as women, we don't always want to run shit. Like, I might as well be in a relationship with myself. Like, at some point, I have to let you take control of something. And if I'm not willing to do that, then it's not worth the relationship. So, I mean, she's on her way to getting married. She should feel like that. She's on her way to being somebody's wife. At some point, your visions do change. So, all right. Y'all guys, y'all have an opinion? Y'all good?
They said
Y'all
nope.
okay with that?
Nope. They said nope.
All right.
I mean,
Nope.
I mean, technically, to me, it don't. To me, it's confusing how she could receive backlash. If you take away everybody out the equation, if that's your husband, you're supposed to submit to him if he's doing what he's supposed to do. It's
Yeah.
marriage.
That's real.
It's literally, this has nothing to do with Jeezy, Jeanni Mai, or Mai have you. That's literally, if you're
Jeanni Mai.
if you're
He
giving
made
your
her.
if you're giving your
Jeanni
vows
Mai.
to God, you're giving your vows to God.
Jeanni
That's
Mai
literally
jeans.
what you're supposed to do as a wife for a leading man. So it's kind of strange to me that she receives any backlash if we all really want a strong marriage. And on top of that, I understand the aspect and the narrative of equality that's being,
Yes.
pushed out there. I get that. But it shouldn't be an issue with somebody saying that they're going to submit to their husband. To me, it kind of sounds crazy to not submit to your husband if he is. It's Jeezy.
Yeah.
Jeezy paid.
What the hell,
Jeezy
Jeezy got to, what the hell do him being Jeezy got to do with me submitting?
What I'm
Jeezy
saying,
like
what
the
I'm
trap.
saying is there has never been any bad press of Jeezy or slander on his name for not taking care of his business.
Plus he got that money.
We will make, no, I'm saying, okay, outside of that, we would make him somebody that's not able to be submitted to. You get what I'm saying? Like, this dude is an actually well-rounded person outside of the fact
You
that
don't know
when he,
that. You don't know that, man.
I mean,
Exactly.
okay, this is what I'm
It could've
saying to
been
you.
baby mama
There's a
drama. He's
million
taking care of them
celebrities who
kids.
stain the name. There's a million celebrities that stain the
Okay,
name of
all
the
right.
black man. Jeezy has kept his name out of situations. Look at Fabulous.
Well, wait a minute. No, let me just be quiet.
That's probably not the
Because
best
I was about to
example, but we
say-
love you.
I was about to say, listen, you can look on the
damn.
comments of Jeezy and that girl, Jeanni, I'm sorry, whatever her name is, Jeanni Mai. That girl. They are going into this. They talking about something. We ain't never seen Keisha Cole get this side of Jeezy, but he got the audacity to pop up for G. I'm just like, look, y'all are reading too
But
much.
look at
Forgot about that.
look at what happened with Keisha Cole and her own husband and how messy that got. So I mean,
That's why I didn't want to say that.
Messy
That's
mess.
Yeah.
look at what happened with her with Birdman.
Sips tea.
So I mean,
I forgot about the Birdman. Man, I don't even want to believe that.
Look
was a
at
real
what happened with her
relationship.
and Bow Wow.
so I mean, so that's messy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bow Wow said.
Oh no, God, we need to find
Bow
the tea on
Wow
that. I got to
said-
look that one up.
She messed his whole car. Girl, look it up. She messed his whole car up.
Damn.
Look it up, sis.
That was Keisha who messed up Bow Wow car.
Yes. 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 Keisha loves hard, clearly.
Inglewood's finest.
That's the baby.
I apologize.
That ain't Southern Cali at all. I can't even take. Thank God we can't.
All right. So now it seems like that all the ladies here are in agreement with what she said after she broke it down, because the first part of it I wasn't really feeling, but the second part I can see where she was going. So this is another story where I thought it was very interesting, and I thought it was a very good topic piece. So Mr. Ryan Henry was accused by his best friend Anthony Lindsay on Instagram of sleeping with the mother of his children behind his back. Now, it should be noted that the children are also Ryan's godson. And I think it might just be the son and not the daughter, because it's actually two of them. And his best friend, Anthony Lindsay, has recently beaten cancer. The two have been friends over a decade, making the deception even more hurtful. It's unclear, and this is Bossip, by the way. I got the story from Bossip. So it's unclear whether or not the BFFs are still in a relationship with the mother of his child. But in a lengthy post, Anthony Lindsay explained that after the affair, after allegedly finding out about Ryan and Nina, the mother of his son, were doing, he immediately told the mother of Ryan's kids, Rachel. So he told Ryan, baby mama Rachel,
that's why
what happened. Both Ryan and Nina blocked him from Instagram after him telling her what allegedly occurred. The father then revealed he overdosed, leaving out details of how he got to that point. Ryan's best friend claims the affair went down last year, the same year he battled with some form of cancer. In an old post from Ryan, he indicated Anthony and was thankful that he beat the disease. Now, as a man, and if this was your best friend, men, how would you feel about this?
Go ahead, Shane.
Seriously? I'm not in jail yet? That's wild. Like, shot already.
You know what's
Straight
so
up.
crazy, though? Let me be real with you. He posted on Instagram. Now, if y'all listen to Fujiano, y'all know I'm a trapper. Fujiano say, me and bruh fuck bitch, and me and him will never ever have an issue. That was the part of the song that he posted on Instagram with a whole nother homeboy after this story came out.
It said, wait, what were the
Hold
lyrics
up.
again?
He said, me and bruh fuck bitch and she'll never ever have, me and him will fuck bitch and we'll never ever have an issue.
They was singing it, or
It was, he mouthed it, but that part of the song was on.
Well,
Let me Google
motherfuckers need to
the
stop
actual
bragging
lyric.
about
Google the
sleeping with
actual-
other guys
the
and doing
actual-
strange things.
Let
That
me
shit is
Google
weird.
the lyric for sure.
2020, the year
This is
these
crazy.
folks
It's
talk too
already
damn
been
much.
the year of
I feel
exposure.
like
They talking too much. You're doing too much.
Straight up.
Like COVID ain't here still.
Straight up. Shut up.
I feel like that's wrong on Ryan to do, but we know Ryan Henry is trifling. Okay, that's what we know. But I would have did it. I would have did it too.
Well, there you have
But yeah,
it.
they wrong. They did wrong.
They're wrong. That's godparents, God family.
But I don't know about
mixing
him
and mingling.
putting it on the internet.
Right. I mean, I think.
I
he's
mean,
hurt.
you always got the right to tell your story, but
Facts.
stuff like that, you gotta let God handle that, 'cause
Hey,
that's gonna get handled.
But you can't get mad at
Because
it.
as soon as you put it on the internet and stuff, people it's gonna be all
It's
types
speculation.
of
Exactly.
People gonna be talking
Yep.
about you, laughing at you, and everything.
Stuff.
That's
Yep.
not gonna solve anything. That's not gonna change nothing. You gotta let God handle that.
Yeah,
He's
man.
terrible. His sexy self.
He is terrible.
That man is fine.
He is definitely evil. Every time I see him
Yes,
on an
he
ancient
always doing
cosmetic
something.
site, I'm like, look at your oiled up devil.
Like when he was sleeping with that girl, Cat, when he was sleeping with
Yep.
Cat, and he tried to blame it on the whole crew and stuff. Like, sir, you did it.
Cat Stacks?
When
this
no,
other girl
Cat
that was
Tats.
she was a tattoo artist.
Oh, okay.
Cute little girl. And then when Cat pops up to basically tell Rachel what was going on, he go over there, the true narcissist he is. No, we're not gonna do this today. To basically make a whole scene just to prevent his girl from hearing the truth.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Timber
blaming it on
tantrum
the
mode.
producers.
Producers
Wow.
said, sir,
Toxicity.
you ain't no
levels.
good.
We not doing this.
Yeah,
Smart
and he
toxic.
got on live. He actually got on live, and people were asking him about it, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm not even going to address that." He also said, "What did he say?" He said, "It's so much more that could be said. I'm not even getting into that."
What he gonna say?
And then he also said, "Well, y'all don't like me
lot.
anyway, so it don't even matter."
The nigga couldn't even do nothing for her. He had cancer.
Yes or no?
But he also
You're a
released
scumbag,
text
Ryan.
messages. The best friend also released text messages between his baby mama and Ryan.
What
That
did they
proved it.
say?
Okay.
Go to the shade room. They right on there. Go to the shade room. So I don't know. I feel like that's shady as fuck. If this man was really fighting cancer and it's supposed to be your friend over decades, that's super shady as fuck. Ryan is fine, but I think that's shady as fuck. That's shady as fuck as you as a friend.
It'll come back.
First of all, don't come for us. That's first and foremost.
The men.
Yeah, they're a little bit different.
Let me look it up.
I'm weak.
But most definitely, I just felt like that was a shady ass topic. Also, y'all's president beat COVID and he's Superman.
Man, he never had that shit.
Yeah, that's what I had said.
That's what I had said.
But I'm gonna just move on because nobody really cares. So that is it for the topic this week because we are already past the time. We can go ahead and throw it back to you, Mike J. But let me go ahead and let you know this is sponsored by MissMilanJewelry.com, and you can always shop my website at www.wearmissmilan.com. Holla at your girl.
Word. Well, that is Headlines, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you by one person only, as always, Miss Milan. Thank you so much for watching our video. Now, if you don't mind, can you do us one more favor? Hit that subscribe button and also tap that bell notification. That way you're alerted about all of our live content, our live episodes, behind the scenes information, also live interviews with some of your favorite guests, and plus many more right here on Blacktop TV. Also, if you need more information about the show, follow us on Instagram, the Blacktop. That's DABLACKTOP, and you know me. Ha! I'm a poet, ain't even know it. I rhyme all the time. And that's about it.